Housing market, obviously, in a bit of a tough place at the moment. How is Home Depot navigating that?
Hi, thanks for having me. Yes, as you mentioned, the second quarter results came in better than expected. It sounds like that DIY consumer is holding in a little bit better than expected. Pros are still spending. Guidance was reaffirmed. I think that's all positive. I will say, though, looking at that reaffirmed guidance, it looks like there's a lot of uncertainty heading into the back half because it sort of implies more of a slowdown in that top line growth as we get into the second half, meaning they're definitely not expecting any rebound in the housing market and maybe continued pressure on consumers with some uncertainty on that spending.
Home improvement is expensive, Lindsay. We were just talking about it moments ago. You know that, we all do. Anyone that's tried to renovate anything in the last 5 years has seen the cost of it, and the cost is still climbing. Lindsay, when you start to see things like higher input costs start to come through a business like this, what's the price tolerance of the end consumer like at the moment? That's a massive discussion for economists across this nation. What's consumer price tolerance look like for a company like Home Depot?
Yeah, these rising input costs are exerting pain on retailers all over. And I think that for home improvement, it's sort of no different than the broader landscape. So that lower income consumer has been squeezed for some time. They have really pulled back. The middle income consumer is also starting to pull back. So a lot of the discretionary spending is really coming out of that higher income consumer. And we have to see, when is the breaking point for them and when might they pull back. I will say I also cover some of the higher end, like home furnishings, retailers like an RH, and they are seeing pretty solid demand for these home refreshes, whether it's projects or furnishings coming from that higher income consumer. So far, I think that they are holding in.